You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. You are strong, child, but I am beyond strength. I am the end.
The Lich, a being who seemingly always was and has been, is a staple character of Adventure Time and has become one of my favorite antagonists to watch. But how did he get here? How did Adventure Time seemingly make a monster so scary you actually feared for our protagonists' lives when they fought, but yet so intriguing with only an on-screen time of under 15 minutes the entire series, you could watch whole episodes entirely based around him. The Lich was first introduced as a background villain in a Billy the Hero flashback that he just kicks, but he is later fleshed out in Moral Foley where we see him fully unleashed. And first off, his design, it's incredible. The sunken eyes, the skull-like face, the flesh hanging off of him gives him features that are easily recognizable, but also grotesque compared to other things in Adventure Time. He literally looks like something you would see straight out of like a Harry Potter horror movie. But not only that, when we are first introduced to him, we are immediately shown how powerful he really is. Because what he is mainly known for is his ability to possess and manipulate your mind. Already overpowered. Mind control, or the ability to distort one's reality, would already make him top of the crowd in terms of power in Adventure Time. And it makes it much easier for him to manipulate others to do his bidding. And we're not even done. On top of that, he has the power to possess and take the form of other people. Just like he did with Billy, basically wearing his skin and Princess Bubblegum possessing her. And all this allows him to inch closer and closer to his ultimate goal, which is to exterminate all life, period. Not all life on Earth, not all life in the galaxy. He wants to kill everyone in the universe and in every multiverse. But a problem arises in this quest, because when you make a character like this with that kind of goal, you run the risk of making him very one-dimensional. And in a way, he is. The Lich at the end of the show is constantly returning and speaking how he's gonna destroy life everywhere and blah blah blah, all stuff we've already heard before. And at face value, he's a bad guy just for the sake of being bad. And you would think this would peg him down a couple notches, because as a villain, he doesn't really have any motivation to do these things. There's no reason he does this. But luckily for Adventure Time, we as the audience really don't care about his quest. Him wanting to exterminate all life isn't what makes him interesting or frightening to watch. What makes him stand out is the mystery and mystique behind him, as well as his parallels to Finn, and of course his dialogue. But let's start out with his parallels to Finn. In the show, we actually learn that they have been two sides of the same coin. The Lich wants to destroy all life while Finn vows to protect it. And we learn that they are destined to fight each other in every life. The Lich even states this himself. As well as them both originating from the Catalyst comics, they are clearly tied to each other in some form. But where did this all start from? Well, that's another thing that makes the Lich so intriguing, because we don't know. The Lich may be the most well-known character in the show, but also one that we don't have any information on. Only being fed tidbits here and there. We know that he might have been alive before the creation of the universe. We know he may appear in every reality as well, and from the way he talks and the information he gives out, we also know that he knows a lot. And that's basically the extent of what we have on the Lich. And with this lack of information, we as an audience begin to want to see more of him and understand what, where, and when. I know this ain't English class, but hey, those words, they really true. What is the Lich? Where is he going next? And when is it gonna happen? Especially when is it gonna happen? Because a big thing with the Lich is that he's a character, if he can't do anything, he won't do anything. There's literally a bunch of episodes where he's just sitting across from Prismo as a statue because he used his wish. There's nothing he can do, so he just waits. It's honestly pretty creepy. So this dangling of information throughout the show is like a treat to a dog. It keeps us engaged in his character. But the most important thing to why I believe the Lich is so successful as an antagonist is his dialogue and his voice. That might seem insignificant compared to all the other things that we were just talking about, but this small aspect of his chills viewers to their core. I know it did for me. His deep, monotone, and clear voice cuts through the air like a knife, even with the smallest words.
Fall.
And on top of this bassy voice is some of the best dialogue and speeches that cement the Lich as a standout character. When the Lich starts talking, you're gonna listen. It's like a professional narrator telling you the horrors of the universe. Like, there are a bunch of fans out there who know the Lich's speeches word for word and even quote him all the time in comment section. And all these combined come together to create a monster with no past, who can talk circles around you and has the power to end the world. Well, of course he's gonna be pretty cool.